Hello! There's no one here. Sorry for being slightly late. Got held up. But yeah, thank you for joining me. Today is Supergirl Day, which is awesome. I'm so glad and privileged to be on the CW twice this week. So Jessica Abbott says she's so excited to see me on Supergirl. Me too, Jessica. Me too. How was working with the Supergirl team? They were great. They were awesome. I got to work with Chris and Melissa and Katie, and they were as lovely as you guys imagine them to be. Hello, hey from France. Do I still stream on Twitch? I haven't in a while, actually. I wanted to get better equipment, so I will do once I invest in some proper streaming equipment. Yasmin Malloy asks, what do the brains taste like? I'm not answering that, Yasmin. You know better than to ask me that. Rahul, any more chances of a Funhouse appearance? Yes, actually. I've already recorded a few, so they should be coming out shortly. Much love from Saudi Arabia. Thank you. You're definitely my favourite man who has played a coroner during his career. That's quite specific, but I appreciate the sentiment. What's up from South Africa? So yeah, lots of hellos, lots of people looking forward. Abby, I know Abby, she's looking forward to TFZ, or Z, depending on where you're from next month, me too. Sharon says I'm gorgeous. Oh, thank you, Sharon. Yeah, so let's get it going. If you guys have any questions about Supergirl or a zombie or anything, go for it. Make them good, or I just won't read them. So let's see. Well, let's start with Supercorp, because then I probably won't, because I feel like that's going to come up, this whole thing. I didn't really know about it. Obviously, I'm not part of Supergirl like that. I'm just a guest on a guest star, a guest on an episode. But I quickly realised that there was a big fandom that ships Lena and Kara together, and some people were slightly annoyed. Maybe, I don't know if that's the right word, that I played Jack Spear, who's her ex-boyfriend. I don't know what that does for people's ships. I don't really pay attention to the ships, unfortunately. I just read scripts and do what I'm told. So, I don't know. Ships are fun, provided that you understand that they're just fiction, and you know, people are just trying to tell an entertaining story. But I don't think Jack's appearance in National City will affect anyone's ship. So that's me done. I'm not answering Supercorp no more. Right, next. Any projects on movies? Yeah, I've done it. I just did a comedy movie, which will be on Netflix at the end of the year, I think, with Ben Schwartz. I'm pretty proud of it, so I hope you guys check it out. How is my character different in Supergirl to Ravi? Jack isn't funny. This is not a comedic role. Jack's a little bit more charismatic, flamboyant, sure of himself. Ravi, while still confident, is a little bit more geeky, I guess, and is funny and plays the comedic relief on iZombie. So, yeah, that's probably the biggest difference. Hey from Nevada, what's up? Let's see. Hello from Thailand, Swadee Cup. Hey from Greece. Will I be making return appearances to SPG? 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 What's SPG? Did the BBC reply to my demand about being the next Doctor? No, they didn't. It wasn't a demand. I'm not really concerned with aggressively pursuing roles. I'm not really that big or popular or have any sort of power to demand that I should be in a role. But I do believe that that's a role that in somewhere in the future I would like to have a stab at. I do believe I could bring something to it that the fans would enjoy. But it's just fan casting. I was just messing around. Hello from Germany, Guten Tag. Let's see here. Hey, from Italy. Oh, Supergirl's an abbreviation. I didn't know that. You could have just typed in Supergirl. Would I be returning on Supergirl? I'll answer that question after you see the episode. Lots more haze. Hey. Do I like David Anders' voice? Yeah. Why wouldn't I? He can sing. Or do you mean his talking voice? Or do you mean his British accent? David does a lot of voices, but none of them are terrible. He's a very talented individual. Hey, I just want to tell you, I'm a huge fan. My acting's amazing. You bring Ravi to life. Thank you for all that you do. Oh, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Appreciate it. Do you and Rooster Teeth or Funhouse have any plans for the future? No, not really. I'm a fan of the show, and I thoroughly enjoy their company. So every now and again, whenever I'm in Los Angeles, I try to go down and do some content. So that's pretty much it. So it happens. It's kind of spontaneous. Nothing's planned. Hey from Montreal. Supergirl is your all-time favourite TV show ever. Did Melissa let me try on her Supergirl costume? No, because I'd probably tear it being slightly dad bod. I guess I got the dad bod. I'm trying to lose the dad bod. That's why I was late today, actually. I was too busy trying to lose the dad bod to get on Facebook. Yo, Rahul, when are you and Buckley going steady? We're going steady. We're going great. Shall I might as well announce it. Me and Robert Buckley are going to be doing a podcast from now on. That's something that we're planning. We're going to do. We know that a lot of people seem to enjoy our characters, but they also enjoy our performance and our banter. I hate that word, banter. But yeah, we've decided that we're going to start trying to publish maybe a monthly or fortnightly podcast if you guys are interested, and there will be fan interaction and fan questions and all sorts of stuff, but more on that later. I will keep you guys posted on Twitter and stuff. What's the story behind the Wonder Woman poster? Wonder Woman photo I posted. So 2 years ago when we were doing promotion for iZombie, we decided that we wanted to honour badass women on TV and film or in any kind of media. And I did a little video where I was dressed as Wonder Girl. Wonder Girl? Getting my properties confused. Wonder Woman. Can I say hi to your friend Neelam? Hi, I missed it, but hi Neelam. My daughter and I adore you on the show. We just love the whole show. Hi from Alberta, Canada. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I love Canada. What's up, Charlotte from Cumbria? Oh my god, the last episode with Ravi and Peyton. That's an interesting spelling of Peyton, by the way. P-E-Y. P-E-Y-T-O-N, yeah. It was interesting. I think my Twitter's calmed down a little bit. Yeah, Ravi made some bad choices. What are you going to do? He's human, right? Let's see. Okay. Let's see. What games are you most excited for that's going to be released on the Switch in the next year? Bethany Nixon with the win with a video game question. I'm thoroughly looking forward to Mario Kart next week, and Ultimate Street Fighter 2 in May, and hopefully Mario Odyssey this year. That's my picks. What's up from Southend? I reckon you need to bring that fit Blaine bloke to Essex. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's always in the UK. Let's have a look. Any more? Wow, lots of stuff, guys. This is awesome. I expected about 3 people to be on here, and it'd be Aaron and Yasmin and my dad, which it is as well. Three words to describe Tuesday's episode. All repercussions, gossip, ugh, and the ugh is an important one. I love the relationship you and Liv have. Me too. It's my favourite thing on the show since day one. Love Ravi and Liv. Don't forget Crash Bandicoot. That's not my game. That's Rose McIver's game. iZombie is my favourite series at the moment. Great characters, top writing. It's good, isn't it? It's a good show. Wonder what the chemistry is like between your character and Lena. It's good. I really enjoyed working with Katie. She's awesome. Really clicked with her, and we had a great time filming. I was only there a week, but she made me feel like I'd been part of the show for ages. And I'm trying to steal her for iZombie, but it ain't going well. Let's see. Hello, Ravi. You are my favourite iZombie character. I'm Rahul, but yeah. I really enjoy your acting, your passion acting. Do you... Oh! It's gone. Just like that. I think it was to wish you happy birthday. If it was, then happy birthday. Sorry, I'm reading really slow here. I love the show. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much. What is your dream con to attend? San Diego, and I get to do that every year, which is an absolute pleasure. I love Comic-Con. It always signifies that we're about to start a new season, and I'll be very upset when we aren't able to attend anymore. Right. It took you way too long for you guys to come back this season. It did, nearly a year, but we're back, and it was worth the wait. Is it fun on set, and do you play jokes on each other? We don't play pranks, actually. That's not something that we do, but we do have a lot of fun. We're super close, so we're messing around on and off screen and in and out of work. I'm very lucky to be a part of this cast. Yeah, and I hope it shows in the work. I loved the show and enjoyed you when you were on Kind of Funny. Kind of Funny! Big fan of the Kind of Funny boys. And I hope to come back and maybe even come to Kind of Funny live in San Francisco. That's something I'm trying to do. Would you ever cast on another CW show besides a Zombie and Supergirl, say Supernatural? Sure. I've said it before, but I've been hearing such good things about Riverdale. And they shoot round the corner, and I know I've got a lot of friends who watch Riverdale, so I would probably want to guest on Riverdale. I'm a bit old, innit? I reckon. But yeah. Rory Scott has joined. Rory! He works on iZombie, and he's one of my favourite members of crew. I miss you, Rory. I can't wait to come back. And I know you asked me what did I think of The Last Jedi trailer. While I'm still excited for The Last Jedi trailer, for The Last Jedi film, I wasn't that excited by the trailer. I think a new trailer will probably whet my appetite more. But I know I forgot to message you back about that. I'm trying to see. Can you give us a hint at what Jack's big reveal is, please? Yeah, it's a new technology that is able to cure all diseases and heal all injuries. That's his thing. And it's by using microscopic, nanobot technology. That's his big reveal. That's why he's on stage. Do you want Ravi to become a zombie before the end of the show? Nah, not really. I'm quite happy with iZombie as it is. I know that doesn't necessarily work for TV, but I like the character as he is. The only things I want for him is a London episode would be awesome. I've really been pitching us to go to London maybe and see Ravi's family, or maybe he has to attend some sort of family emergency and maybe Liv comes along with him. I really do want, despite what's going to happen on these little messages here, I really want Ravi and Peyton ultimately to have a relationship. It'd be nice to... I love Ali Mishalka, that's the truth. There's no reason. I love Ali. And he said I'm in love, but I love Ali. She's one of my most favourite scene partners I've ever had in the last 10 years. And I'm happy to even just play a really boring, mundane relationship where you just see them in the morning, they're having their breakfast, and that's Ravi and Peyton. That's ultimately what I want. Okay. Which character would you be playing in Veronica Mars? Veronica. Couldn't tell. Yeah, see, London episode, that went down well. What else am I looking at? If you had a superpower, which superpower would you choose? I'd have Wolverine's regenerative healing abilities. I want that. Then I wouldn't have freaking acne scars. And my athlete's foot would clear up. I'd have that, yeah, and I still look young. So, there you go. Play the love interest of a parent. I'm only 31. How would I play a love in... yeah, fine. I got the greys now. I tell you what, mate. If we do shoot a London episode, I'll absolutely make sure you could be an extra. Peyton does not need to apologise whatsoever. I think they both need to just calm down. Both of them have done some stupid things. I think Peyton was a bit silly the way she sided with Blaine because he's a homicidal maniac. But there's no apologies. I think they just need to chill, grow up, and realise that they are each other's lobster. Ever considered a role in one of the superhero shows or movies? I have. Well, I can consider everything. It's whether or not they'll actually happen. Since I was a child, I've always wanted to play Bruce Wayne. Don't know how realistic that is. But that was my kind of dream as a kid. I really think that I could have a good I'd love to have a stab at playing Bruce Banner. Maybe when Ruffalo's done. I reckon I could do that. That would be... I already wear lab coats. Yeah. Hulk. Who's my favourite character? On what? If it's on Supergirl, then it's Lena. If it's iZombie, then it's Clive Babineau. Spoilers, so I'm not going to read that out. British Batman, innit? Like Christian Bale. Why is there no Ravi merch? Right? Because the rights to my image are so expensive. It's just not feasible. We'll never make that money back using my image. I charge a hell of a lot for an action figure. Whose brains would I eat most if I was a zombie? Right now, my girlfriend Yazzie just watched Making a Murderer, and she's still on the fence. I wasn't, but I'd eat Stephen Avery's brain, and then I'd let her know what really went down. That is from Loot Crate. It's not Clyde, it's Clive. Clive is my favourite character. I just love his sense of humour. It's so dry, so British, and Malcolm Goodwin is just... and he's an effing awesome actor. See, I'm censoring myself here. I don't know what age groups are on this live chat. But Malcolm's just an absolute legend. And aside from iZombie being kind of the show that gave me my big break, the second favourite thing that iZombie gave me was my friendship with Malcolm Goodwin. So, yeah. Xbox or PlayStation? Best of both, man. I own every system. I've got a Switch here, I've got the Xbox, I've got the PlayStation. I use the PlayStation for nearly everything. Third-party games. I use Nintendo and the Xbox for the first-party exclusives. So the Halos, the Forzas, the Zeldas. That's where the other systems come into play. I want you to be the next James Bond. My mum does too. My mum really wants me to be James Bond. It's going to break her heart when it doesn't happen. I probably get to play one of the goons. Maybe. That's probably as close as I could get. Hey Rahul, can you talk about what is coming up for Ravi and Peyton after the last episode? Oh, no. He's messed up. I mean, he's really messed up. So don't expect much from them two for a while. That's it. That's all I can really say. Do I think Stephen Avery did it? I don't. Nah. I don't think he did it. But anyway. Playing Battlefield right now. Do you have it? I do. I love Battlefield. Battlefield is my jam. How good is Zelda? It's a lot of gaming questions. We're supposed to be promoting Supergirl. What's going on? Zelda's awesome. Zelda's awesome. I still prefer Ocarina of Time, but this has been a fantastic experience. Do you think Major and Liv will marry on the show? No. But I would love to do a marriage one. I'd be best man, 100%. And I think Clive would be the priest. I think he would marry them. Police, I'm sure he can get one of their marriage license on the internet and he could do the thing. There's Yasmin. She says he did it. She's an idiot. Who is my favourite Walking Dead character? Daryl. Daryl Dixon for the win. Guys, I need the Supergirl questions. This is, do I like GTA 5? Yeah, I love GTA 5. If you keep giving me video game questions, I will keep answering them. I'm a child. How was it working with Katie McGrath? Katie is fantastic. Like, I couldn't have asked for a better scene partner. She's incredible. Watch it tonight. You'll see. She looks at you with these eyes. It's so easy to just react to everything. She's so... You get lost. Sorry, I burped. Okay. Let's get comfortable here. My arms are still hurting. Let's have a look. Right. How awesome is it that I'm now part of the DC universe? I guess I've never thought about that. I am part of the DC universe. Can I still play Batman though? I'll be happy as long as it doesn't affect my chances of playing Batman. I'm super stoked to be a part of the DC universe. Kind of was anyway. iZombie's DC Vertigo, so. You kissed Lena. She is Kara's. I didn't see anything in the script that said she was Kara's. Sorry. What's the greatest game you've played story-wise? Mine has to be Heavy Rain. Greatest game story-wise? Knights of the Old Republic. Oh no, Last of Us. Too many. When is there going to be a live with Katie? She's not on social media. There's some people enjoy it. Some people are on it a lot, like myself. Some people don't. Katie's one of those people. She's not that kind of present on social media, so I don't know when you would get her on there. You probably have to ask really, really, really nicely. Who's my favourite Doctor Who? David Tennant. If I could film a Batman film, I'd cast you as Batman. Thank you. We'd lose so much money together. I'm so in love with you. I'm in love with you too, Darren. I've never watched Supergirl. Are you just a guest star? Yeah, I'm a guest for this episode that's on tonight. What kind of books do I enjoy reading? Comics. That's it, pretty much. I haven't read a proper book since I don't like Deathly Hallows. Maybe that was the last book I read. Eesh. I should read something soon, like 50 Shades of Grey. That's Holly. Hello, Holly. Used to work with Holly. Who do I love working with the most? Rose McIver. She's like my little sister, man. She got bants. She got banter for days. I love Rose. Miss you, Rose. Let's see. Was it Dead Island or Dying Light you guys were playing? It was Dying Light. Still mad at you from the last episode. Yeah, well, get over it. People kiss and do stuff, make mistakes. What would you do? Would you see yourself doing if you hadn't have been an actor? Police officer. I'd love to have been a police officer. That would have been my... It's why I love Babineau, actually. I've always been interested in criminology and crime, and I'd love to ultimately be like a homicide detective. That would have been what I'd love to do. Let's have a look. Would you guest star on The Flash with Grant Gustin? Grant Gustin is my bae. Every time we see each other, I just want to hug him and never leave his side. So yeah, I would love to be in The Flash. Up that way I can at least be with him all week. If I ever need a cat on set, hit you up. You're just offering us a cat for eyes. Appreciate it. We'll have that. Does it ever get weird seeing yourself on TV? It did initially when I think one of the first things that came out when I was a kid was a commercial on television for the Brits out there. It was a Virophone, and I go, "Got an old mobile?" That was my line. It's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. And it was super weird. I didn't like how my voice sounded. I didn't like how I looked. But you get used to it, just like with anything. It happens. And you just get used to it. Let's have a look. What was it like playing a sort of villain, as you usually play the nice guy? Actually, Ravi was the unusual role. I usually play kind of nastier characters before iZombie. That's kind of what I enjoy doing. Ravi was the challenge. Playing a happy ball of sunshine, that was the challenge. Jack was way more like, oh, okay, I'm comfortable. Does it make you uncomfortable when people call you daddy? It makes me uncomfortable that I'm not uncomfortable being called daddy. That's John Bellina, everyone. You know who he is? He just joined our chat right here. He comes up with all the puns, or most of them, that you get on iZombie when it's a comic book frame and there's a little pun there, and it's John that writes them down. He's so good. John, come up for a pun about me doing this Facebook live chat. Go. Yeah, you remember that commercial? It was awful. Got an old mobile. Oh, then follow 3 simple steps. Burn it. If also I was on the Rubicon commercial as well, so doing mango juice. That was another fun one. Okay, let's have a look. Could you ever do Ravi's job? Myself and Rose visited a real morgue and saw some real dead bodies before we did the show. And I've watched a lot of autopsies. I think you get old quick. I have a lot of respect for the people that do those jobs. It's intense. It's very intense. Hey, Rahul, can you play Wonderwall? Yeah, I can, but I don't have a guitar here. And my guitar's downstairs. We like the mango. Bethany Nixon, she knows where it's at. It's a ravishing chat room. There you go. I bet John can do better, though. Do you love playing Ravi? What's your favourite aspect of playing the character? I do love playing Ravi. My favourite aspect of playing the character is smiling. It's something I don't do a lot. If you look at my Instagram, I don't tend to smile in pictures or be that happy. I'm just not that kind of a happy person. I get to go on set every day and smile and laugh and have high energy, and it's quite cathartic. But the best reason for being on this show is just because of the people that I've now met and call friends. I think we made some lifelong friends on this show. Can you speak something in Hindi? I don't speak any other languages. I can understand like a little bit of Punjabi. Hindi, I have no idea. Tell us about working with Melissa. Ooh, Melissa is awesome. I found out some stuff about Melissa. I didn't realise she was a gamer. We had the same taste in music. She knew her NSYNC. We got on well. She looks amazing as Supergirl. When you see her, when you're in person and you see her in the Supergirl costume, it's like breathtaking. Like you feel like there is genuinely like a superhuman in the room. It really does. I couldn't stop staring. It was kind of weird. I just wanted to touch the cape. And yeah, she's awesome though. She's fantastic, and I hope to stay in touch with her in the future. You're my celebrity crush. What's your favourite Star Wars movie? Empire Strikes Back. Say hi to Maria and Martha. Hi, Maria and Martha. I hate you. You got to head out. Thanks for chatting. Thank you. Is that Coralie? Coralie? Thank you. Let's have a look. What's the first word you say in Supergirl? It's a good test. First word I say in Supergirl. I think I know. If I get this, I'm a G. It was vaccines. That's my first word. Vaccines, anesthetic, antibiotics. I think that's my first words. Hit me up on Twitter if I'm right. I think it's vaccines. Your beard's the stuff of envy. It's alright. I keep trimming it, and I want to have just, and Yasmin won't let me, but I just want a moustache. Just that. That's what I'm bringing. So if you see that soon on social media, that's all you're going to see. Just a moustache. Probably do that tomorrow. Sup, dude? Love you on iZombie and Funhouse. Thank you, Mickey. Mickey. Do you see Ravi possibly becoming iZombie? I said before, I don't think so. But the temptation to play a brain would be fantastic. But I don't think so. How long ago did I shoot the episode of Supergirl? I shot it in March, I think. Can't be March. February? Yazzie will know. She has a calendar. Yazzie, when did I shoot? Write it there. When did I shoot this episode? Ravi. Love the show. It's my fave. What's your favourite food? Hamburgers. I love hamburgers. I can't just say one. I'm going to do, okay. English breakfast. Beans on toast. Spaghetti bolognese. Hamburgers. Thai green curry. Oh, he said curry. Yeah. I love curry too. I'm a stereotype. End of Feb, thank you, Yes. What are the brains made of on iZombie? The tears of our haters. Who's my favourite character from DC? Batman. I can hear myself. I think my dad is downstairs watching this live stream. I can hear it. It's distracting. Okay, excellent show. A bit behind it. When is Rabbit? When Ravi was freaking out after Peyton had slept with Blaine, I wanted to give him a big hug. I don't think it was a hug he wanted. He wanted that Peyton love. Why did I decide to become an actor? To be in Star Wars. That's it. And that's not me being a smart ass or anything. That's the dead truth. I was about 11 or 12 years old. My father bought me the VHS box set of Star Wars, the trilogy. I watched it in like one sitting, I think, maybe two sittings, and I decided I wanted to be a part of that universe. Don't know how, didn't know what I wanted to do. I'd never acted a day in my life, but I knew I wanted to be in that world. I wanted my own character, and that developed into me then deciding to be an actor. And at this point, where I'm at in my career, my wants and aspirations is that I still want in any medium, whether I portray an original character, whether it be on the cartoons. I know Rebels is doing its last season, but either the cartoons or the films or a spin-off film or video game, I want to have played one character on Star Wars. That's what I want. How do you feel about inspiring young people over? I don't know if I inspire people. I don't know. I have no idea. The only hope I do have, I mean, on a small, on a more micro level, I know that there are a lot of talented people, way more talented than I'd ever hoped to be, in my family and circle of friends and stuff, who feel that pursuing a career in the arts or pursuing a career with quite a high failure rate it's a deterrent, and that maybe you should play it safe. And I hope that at least me getting onto a show like iZombie, or being in Hollywood and making other shows, I hope that allows other people to feel like, well, if he did it, then I can do it. That's the only thing that I think, because I'd have loved to have had one of those in my family at that point. But it's a good motivation to know that things they can happen. You just got to get lucky, and you got to work hard. Hey, Rahul, you're an amazing actor, and you're working with Rose. Thank you. Does she actually make the dishes? I can't tell you that, man. She'll kill me. Does she make them? Does she cook them? No, we have this guy called Juno. Fantastic chef. He prepares the meals. They're so good that a lot of people take the brains out and then take them home in containers and eat them for dinner. What's my dream character? For me, anything in Star Wars would be my dream character, I think. Farhan. I used to do a play. Oh, this is like a reunion for This Is My Life. Farhan, me and him did a play at the National Theatre. I love you, boss. How many auditions did I missed the question, dude, just because I was so happy to see you. I hope you're well. We should have a pint soon. Also, ooh, okay. Gonna wrap this up soon. Sorry. Right. Who's your favourite character from Supergirl? Lena. If you could have a rap contest with one of the Supergirl cast, who? It'd probably be Melissa. She is very musically gifted. She'd kick my ass, but it'd still be fun. Music style favourite, hip hop. Oh, also might as well. Why not? Because he needs the plug. Because he needs my, massive fandom to support him. Get Kendrick Lamar's new album. It's fantastic. Which are the most important things in your life? Be my family, my girlfriend, my friends. That's Aaron and Bo and Mo. And your health. That's probably the other one. And then the consoles, all the machines and the PC gaming, all gamings. Favorite pizza topping? Ham and pineapple. Yeah, I put pineapple on my pizza. Say something. I put it all up in there. Sometimes I do double pizza, double pineapple. Yeah. How do you feel about inspiring the LGBT community? I didn't know I did. But if I do, fantastic. If you could pick a character from Star Wars and to play in an original film, who would it be? Obi-Wan Kenobi or Anakin? Would you play Superman? I don't really care for Superman. That's a tough character. He's being played very well right now by two individuals, two actors, and I don't think I could bring anything to that role that they haven't. Also, you have to work out a lot. Screw that. Good night, Kaylee. John says pineapple is gross. Yeah, so's your face, John. I don't know. I can't. I assume you're not. I don't know. If you could eat any dead celebrity's brain, who would you eat? Marlon Brando. Why did I say that? Actually, I don't believe Marlon Brando. Marlon Brando? So I can learn how to act and whatnot. Marvel or DC? Are you serious? You're going to ask me whether I like Marvel or DC on a live stream that's here to promote Supergirl? You trying to get me in trouble or something? would you play an alien on Doctor Who? No, I'm only playing Doctor Who and nothing else. Don't even ask me to come in. I'm not even playing a companion. I already play the companion on iZombie. Lives the Doctor. I'm the companion. On Doctor Who, the Doctor or nothing. Which actor inspired you the most to be an actor yourself? I've got a few. Keanu Reeves, Sylvester Stallone, Harrison Ford, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Ewan McGregor. I didn't say any girls. Oh, Scandal! Let's have a look. Rose McIver in the dress made of crime scene tape, your opinion? It's cold. She did that in Vancouver at night time. It's freezing. No one wanted to be Rose McIver that night. But it looks great. Great cosplay. Star Trek or Star Wars? I ain't even answering that. Do you and Rose have trouble with each other's accents? No, we've got the same accent pretty much. I mean, well, our accents are probably closer than mine and Buckley's. Yeah. Okay. Let's do a couple more. Make it good. Make it good. What other shows do you watch? Game of Thrones, Narcos, Rick and Morty, Rebels. That's news. Things that are current. Come on. Things that are current, Rahul. Come on. Stranger Things. We're looking forward for season 2. I said Game of Thrones. Anything with David Attenborough. Anything with David Attenborough is my favourite person on television. This is going to be... Okay, thank you for being great South Asian representation. We appreciate you. You too, boss. Thanks, man. Last question. I love you, Chris. Who's the funniest person on set? Which set? I'll tell you on both sets. On Supergirl, it's Mr. Christopher Wood. Hilarious. And then his twin, separated at birth. I don't think they've ever met. I think the universe would tear if these two people meet and they're in the same room. Robert Buckley. Buckley is freaking hilarious. Robert Buckley is a comedic genius who is just too handsome. So he will never... People don't, see him for stuff. He could fit into a Judd Apatow movie like that. But because he's got, 8-pack and his, beautiful pecs and the light dances of his traps and his shoulders. But the thing is, the reason why no one gets to see it is because he plays these love interests because he's so freaking handsome. But the truth is, he's freaking hilarious. So if he uggos up, or, right now he's growing a beard. He looks fantastic with a beard. But at least it hides the pretty a little bit. He could be one of the best comedic actors around. Fact. I'll do one last question. Make it good. There's a lot of just love, and I love it all. Appreciate it. Come on. One last good one. Just lots of, again, more love. High fives, hellos. Shall I just end it there then? It sounds like I'm in love with him. That's a question. Am I in love with Robert Buckley? It's a beautiful... No one will ever understand the relationship between two bros. There's nothing more beautiful on this earth than two dudes having sleepovers in their pajamas, playing video games, FaceTiming. We'll sit on the bed with our feet up and we gossip. He takes me to the gym sometimes. I, play him video games with him. It's beautiful. So, I'm going to end this here. But thank you so much for joining me on this Facebook Live thing. I've never done this before. But I thoroughly hope you enjoyed tonight's Supergirl episode. I'm a bit nervous to watch it, just because I haven't done anything different in 3 years, so I'm a little bit nervous to see a new character out there and see. But I remember it being good. I remember people not puking when I did the acting, so I will check it out. But yes, please check out Supergirl tonight, 8 o'clock on the CW. 8 o'clock, should be 8 o'clock. And tell me what you think. Let me know. And then tomorrow at 9/8 Central, Dan. It's iZombie. That's the theme I was doing. That's iZombie. Watch that as well. Please watch it. I want a season 4. I want to buy a new car. Love you all. Good night.